First and foremost, let's start by checking out the dollar to see what's going to be happening. I mean, start by checking out Forex Factory, and then we'll check out the dollar and stuff like that. So today is, the 23rd. News, well, today's Tuesday, but, it'll be Wednesday right now. So news that we're looking for, guys, this is Florida time, so this is Eastern time, so just take away 2 hours. But in the morning, we're going to have GBP news. So, in 2 hours, we're going to have GBP news almost. Then at 6:30 is going to be CAD news. So I'm looking forward to seeing UCAD drop. Then we have, AUD news in the afternoon. So nothing really crazy for today as far as what we got going on. Manage participants. Okay, cool. So I'll mute you guys. If anybody wants to talk, just let me know. You guys are more than welcome to hop on here, say what you guys want. But like I said, this is pretty much it for what we're seeing as far as news goes. So the next thing we can start looking at is some of these actual pairs themselves. Okay, good. So all right, guys, so checking this out, pretty much so far what we had is we have the dollar right here, and let me delete some of this stuff. So, with the dollar lately, what we've been seeing is we've been seeing an actual so what we've been seeing with the dollar lately is we've actually been seeing the dollar testing and respecting our trend line. So what I would like to see is I would like to continue to see our dollar come up. I would like to see our dollar retest price up here, going towards our 96 area, 96.5, 96.7, somewhere around there before dropping. The reason why I'm thinking that is just because of everything we have going on right here with price. So even we have this huge wick that came up right here. So both of these spots, both of these rectangles is place where price could go. And another thing that could help us see that price is in an uptrend is if we draw this uptrend direction right here. So, we can see for the most part that price has been respecting the trend line. Take this back to the candles so we could check this out. And then we can see that, price has been respecting this yellow trend line. So what we're looking for right here is we're looking to see this. I would like to see the breakout to the upside, just because everything about this trend is still telling us that it's going in this direction.
Hey, can you do an analysis on NU, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Like right now.
So, looking at the dollar, like I said, I would like to see it go up. So we'll just hop on that first, get that out the way, NZD/USD. Then we'll go over all the other pairs. So checking out NZD/USD, we have this spot right here where we've seen this actual triple top. So 1, 2, 3. We have price that hit this same spot. So with NZD/USD, I'm definitely looking to see a retracement now. What we could do is we could actually just check this out. It's super simple. Support and resistance lines are just all you gotta do and use to be able to look at this chart and see what's up. So some place that I would put a line at, you know, well, let me go back to the candles. So we got these wicks, so I'll put this line right there. Another spot that I would put lines at, so you know, just simple stuff. Look for consolidation zones, look for the support and resistance on this chart. And so with the US dollar going up, I want to see possibly this pair going down. So one thing we could check out, oh, my bad about that. Let me get back to that. We could toss on the actual NZD indexy. So checking this out, we're able to look. And then so with this pair, you know, we could see that with NZD, right? That's the green line. You know, NZD capped out right here at price, like it's literally flat right now. So every time price is flat, you know, we could see in the past that it just depends on what the dollar is doing. You know, most of the times we could see that really if NZD is moving sideways, that means that it's up to the US dollar to figure out what to do. So I do want to see NZD USD going down to answer your question about that pair. But hopping back to what we got going on with the rest of these, you know, looking at our actual chart. So checking out the actual charts with USDCAD, I want to see price go up to our sell limit right here. This sell limit's a sell that I've wanted to see for like 2 weeks already. So, you know, once again, like I said, I do see the dollar going up. So because I see the dollar going up, you know, we're going to be buying USD XXX pairs, and pairs with USD second, we're going to be selling them, which is why, you know, right now I am in these sells for, you know, you can see GBPUSD, I'm in these sells. So that's what we got going on with that. But USD CAD, you know, I would like to see it come up just to anywhere around this area, just because of price reaching this zone right here, you know, in the past point when price was coming up. So that's what I would like to see for CAD. Definitely coming up to around this area, anywhere from 1.335 all the way to 1.34, you know, selling it around here. That's what I would like to see going on for USD CAD. So hopping over to this next pair for USDJPY, I would like to see this pair go up as well. You know, it just depends on exactly what the dollar is going to do, just because of the fact that, you know, if we were to see a sell, we definitely had this double top, right? We had the M. And so all of these confirmations, the M and the double top, could be, you know, showing us that this pair is going down. But, you know, one thing we need to do as traders is we need to not force when we see in the market. We need to actually just trade what the market
Can you please look at EURUSD?
Yeah, I got you, bro. What I have right here on my list on the right side of the screen, that's the order of these charts I'm gonna go through. Once I go through these, then I'll answer any other questions people have. So looking at this right here, like I was saying, it's on this positive trend line. It's going in this upward direction still. So everything about these USD CAD and USDJPY is telling us that this thing is still going up. So with USD based pairs, you know, I would like to see all of them going up. Really? I don't really see when USDJPY is going to be going down, but you know, one area that I would like to see price go to is testing the 111.5. So this is what I write for USDJPY. Definitely seeing this pair going up still. You know, like I said, nothing about this is telling us that it's ready for the downwards direction. So we're just going to continue to keep pushing it up. Also, you know, I'm selling gold right now. So with gold going down, I would like to see the dollar go up because that's usually how that pair works. Now, with Euro USD, one thing we could check out is we could check out how we've had price moving in this sideways consolidation range. You know, we've had price going like this. So what I would like to see is definitely, you know, we could see that breakout to either side of the market. But me personally, I would like to see EURUSD follow the same thing that USDJPY is doing. So I would like to see it going, it continuing in its uptrend direction, but we definitely might get that breakout to the downside. I don't really trade EURUSD like that, but you know, if I had to pick, I'm definitely thinking that this pair is going up. I would be favoring the upward direction on EURUSD for that move. So, and then another thing too is even if we check out like the 1 hour, you know, you can see that price is actually beginning to start sitting above our moving averages. So with it sitting above the moving averages, you know, that's one indication that could be telling us that maybe price is finding its support before continuing to bounce up. We just definitely have to see how price reacts off of our MA right here, our 66 MA. So that's what that white line is right there. Now for anything else, we have, you know, USDCHF, which is what I'd like to see. I'd like to see this pair actually go as a buy, just because of the fact that just because I have EURUSD as a sell. So I want to see EURUSD and GBPUSD go for a sell. So let me go to those pairs first, and then we'll actually answer them. So I had this buy limit here that I've been having on EURUSD for a little bit now, but to be honest with you guys, I X'd out of my buy position, probably like 10 pips in profit, just because of the fact that, you know, I don't know what this pair is doing right now. You know, a lot of stuff's depending on what the dollar does, if it breaks and goes down or if it continues to go up. So just being safe, you know, I took out my buy position for USD. You know, I'm still in favor of the buy. I'm just not taking this trade. Now, if you are going to take this buy setup, definitely, I easily see price going to 114.2. But just because of the fact that, like I said, I do not know what the dollar is doing right now. I do not want to take any trades concerning positions that I'm not too sure about, because at the end of the day, that's how you lose money if you're just trading to trade. You know, wait till later tonight or wait till New York, and we'll definitely have some clearer setups for some of these pairs. So EURUSD and GBPUSD. So EURUSD, the sell does not look that clear, but GBPUSD, however, I'm definitely looking for the sell. Once again, I'm already in the sell. So let me show you guys my trade that I'm taking on GBPUSD. So this is one that you guys could take too. Right, 50 pips stop loss from where price is at right now. And then I'm expecting price to go to like TP1 is going to be, TP1 is definitely going to be around here, 12.85. And then my next TP is going to be that. So TP1 is going to be, you know, 12.85. My TP2 is going to be right here at my 707 for my fib. So with this right here, you know, definitely I would like to see the sell, just because of the fact that you have price that's looking like it's capped out right here. You know, this is on the 4 hour. Some of my friends and I, we've been holding GBP sells all day since, you know, this morning for the New York session. So definitely, like I said, I'm in these sells right now for GBPUSD. I got a lot. Well, I got a standard on this pair just so you guys understand that I really do expect GBPUSD to drop 100%. So, you know, once again, like I said, if you guys entered right now, 50 pips stop loss to try to gain like 100 pips. So your risk to reward more or less is 2.4. Even if we put it back to TP1 at this 12.85, you see it's almost 1.95. So you're almost risking, your risk to reward is almost double the amount, risking around 50 to try to gain 100 pips. So that's what I'm checking out for GBPUSD. Now, even if we check this out, we can see that price is beginning to go underneath our moving averages. So once price continues to go underneath our moving averages and we get this cross right here of these two moving averages, then we could definitely see this push to the downside. Once we see my pink and my blue MA cross, you know, that's another indication of price actually falling and dropping. So that's what I would like to see for GBPUSD. Other than that, you know, like I said, more or less, this is really all I'm focused on tonight as far as probably my trade setups go. During New York, I'll probably see USDJPY, and then I'll probably see UCAD actually turn around and become setups for the trades. But for right now, GBPUSD is what I'm focused on 100%. So we'll see how this goes with this pair. Now hopping over to AUDUSD. So usually since AUDUSD moves the opposite of EURUSD and GBPUSD, you know, I would like to see the buy setup in this situation. Another thing too that could show us that we might be in a buy is we had this support right here. We had the same right here. And so all that needs to happen now is price needs to break through this white line right here, which is, it's a key level, which is 714. So if price breaks through 714 and we continue to see price close on top of 7.14, you know, like I said, I would definitely like to see that up move for this pair just because, you know, AUDUSD kind of moves, it's not opposite where it's like definitively that it moves different than Euro USD and GBP USD, but you know, it's kind of like you could say if these pairs are doing this, then this pair should typically be doing this. So that's what we got right there for AUDUSD. You know, I'm not really seeing too much as far as like clear trades in the markets tonight. I'm probably going to sleep until New York session just so I could get some better trades. But AUDUSD, you know, I would like to see that buy setup probably. You know, end of the day, it could be a sell as well. It just really depends on what the dollar does. Now for gold, I have some friends that are saying gold to sell right now. Me personally, you know, if we just check out gold and we check out where it's at, you know, we could just mark this up really quickly, put some lines on it, and then we could just end up seeing what is actually going on with price. So let me just mark this up really quick and start actually just, you know, figuring out what we think might happen with gold. Okay, so now tossing on, you know, some of these key levels, right? That's the first thing I like to do, support and resistance, round them out, turn them to key levels. And then once we round out those numbers, the next thing I like to do is I like to actually then use a fib and place the fib on top of some of these key levels so that way, you know, it could be as accurate as possible for what we're seeing on the chart. So I'm going to make these whole numbers just because of the fact that I feel like gold really respects whole and half numbers more than anything. So, you know, to turn all of these to either 0.5 or 0.0. Cool. So this is what we got right here, 1261.00. So with this, you know, I'm gonna mark this up as if we were in a downtrend. So I'm gonna take a line and I'm gonna put our top of the fib at, you know, this 1295. I'm gonna put the bottom of the fib at this 1278. So since it's a downtrend, remember if we mark up from top to bottom, since it's a downtrend, because we're following the way the trend's going. So we could put that. Let me change the color of the fib. So 0.5618. And then these are some of the levels I have that's extra, guys. If you guys want to just check these out really quickly. Only ones I have different than you guys probably is I have this 707. And then also I like to use these three negative, well, really these five, but I like to use the top three negative numbers, the negative 0.27, negative 0.328, and then a negative 618. So those are some extra fib levels that I have that you guys might not have. So, you know, definitely check those out. Reason why I like to use some of these negative numbers is just because if we actually check out, okay, bet. Good luck, Curry. About to sell NZD/USD. But like I was saying, so with some of these numbers right here, looking at these negative three numbers to show you guys the reason why I use these is just because of the fact that if we look over to the left, you know, we can see pretty much how almost accurate all of these lines were with making support and resistance. So, you know, using these negative numbers, these can be an extension past zero. So for example, you know, if price didn't stop here, you know, price continued to go, we could say, okay, bet it's probably could go to the 2.7 and then retrace. Or, you know, we could say, you know, it could hit any one of these levels and then continue to go. So that's why I like to use these negative numbers in the continuation of a trend. So that's what I got with that. So now actually checking out gold, you know, I personally feel like this could be a sell all the way down to, you know, our zero, just because that would be a cool little TP. If anything, I would probably say that gold's going down for sure, 40 pips. And then 40 to 50 pips, I would like to see gold go down. Other than that, you know, I would like to see probably maybe gold going up after it hits anywhere around 1279 or 1278. So that's what I got for gold. As far as any other pairs go, is there ones you guys want me to check out or mark up? You know, I kind of ran through my list fast just because I don't really see setups like that tonight. You know, it just really, I'm waiting to see what the dollar does, guys. If the dollar respects the trend line, and if it respects these moving averages, and the dollar goes to the upside, then, like I said, we're going to be buying the USDCAD, buying USDJPY, and we're going to be selling gold. And so, you know, if, like I said, all those pairs are buys, then EURUSD we're selling, GBPUSD we're selling, NZD/USD we're selling. So definitely, you know, like I said, guys, I'm definitely waiting to see what actual does. I mean, what the dollar actually does.
Okay, and I'm late to the party.
Nah, you good, Curry.
All right,
I was just telling them, I don't know what the dollar
I get right here. Sell NZD/USD. You guys go.
Yeah, on me, let's hop to that chart. Yeah, so see, this is where I was saying, guys, literally we had this, well, we got 4 touches. I didn't even see that 4th touch. So yeah, honestly, I'm co-signing that sell. Even if we check this out on like the 15-minute, we could definitely see that we got some exhaustion that's happening. Yeah, honestly,
I'd say stop loss anywhere from like 40 to 50 pips if you can risk that. Really, 40 to 50 pips, and from there, you guys, my guy Ruben drops nuggets on nuggets on nuggets, and you guys been studying it. I know we got some beginners, but it's, you know, we're gonna start making you guys apply the knowledge a little bit more, so you guys come up with your TPs in the areas. So, you know, I know y'all can do it. It's not that hard. We did it once. This was looking crazy to us, but
yeah, exactly, 100%. You know, Forex is something, guys, like I can't want your guys' success more than you want it for yourself. So I'm gonna just take the rest of this time, probably mark up this pair, and then I'll kick this out in the group chat for you guys to have. So I'm gonna toss my fib, and I'm gonna show you guys how I use my fib to, you know, figure out possible TPs or figure out possible stop losses. You know, like Curry said, like I say, you know, I want you guys to be able to be self-sufficient. You know, taking signals is cool, but at the end of the day, guys, you know, you want to be able to make sure you guys are taking your own trades 100%, or that you're able to, you know, identify trades yourself. So checking this out, right? I drew the fib from bottom to top as if it's an uptrend direction. And so using these negative numbers that I have, right, 618, 382, 27, we could see how some of these negative fib numbers, these extensions, could be used as possible stop losses. So we can see right here, you know, our 27, that could be an example of a stop, right? Or, you know, even if we wanted to do something that clears these wicks right here, we could move our stop up. And so the next place we could put the stop is, you know, we could use that 382. Or we could put it just a little bit above the 382. And we avoid all of these wicks right here. And then, so even with something like this guy, toss a short position on this chart, right? 30 pips stop. And then my TPs, definitely 600.
Yo, can you mute that person?
Somebody eating their mic. My fault about that. I don't know why, bro. It's not been letting me mute anybody today, so I'm sorry about that, guys.
somebody said it looks like a head and shoulders. I would say on this one, if we're looking at it, this is a 4-hour, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at it to make it looks like an inverted head and shoulders. So where it is right now is kind of at the neckline right now. So
Oh yeah.
I would think it start dropping and create that right shoulder.
Yeah. See, neckline, shoulder. Right. I'll put a S for shoulder. Right. We got the head, and then look. See, anywhere around here, guys. Our 382 could be a shoulder. Our 618 could be a shoulder. Our 786 could be a shoulder. So any one of these points could be shoulders. So there's multiple TPs that we could have on this trade itself, guys. Biggest thing that I'll tell you guys is just make sure you guys use proper risk management, and you guys also put your stop losses in profit the moment you guys start being in profit. Don't wake up to your account being blown because you fell asleep on a trade. But getting back to TPs, first TP, cool little 25 pips from where it's at right now. My next TP would be 40 pips. My third TP would be like 50 pips. So in reality, I would probably use my 618. That's old faithful when it comes to finding TPs for shorts. So quick little duffel bag trade. Looks like it's gonna be a guaranteed setup just because, like I said, guys, we have all of this touches right there. That's literally price being rejected at that 0 level in our fib. If we hop down to the hour, we can see even more, something like this. So definitely what I would like to see is I would like to let's make this M, look for this retrace, or even getting in it right now actually looks like a good idea as well. So, there's multiple opportunities for trades tonight, guys. Like I said, I'm looking at gold. I'm looking at GBPUSD. I'm looking at Bitcoin. So GBP, just on my trades right now. I got gold in the oven too. Going to start cooking probably once the actual once the London session actually kicks off and starts moving. We'll just see what's up with these pairs tonight. Definitely New York looks like it's going to be busting for real as far as USDCAD, USDJPY. So other than that, does anybody else have any pairs that they would like to see marked up? We got 3 minutes left, so I could run through a little speed markup.
Hey, Ruben, I just have a quick question, brother. What is your preferred platform for using analysis? Would it be TradingView, or you normally do MetaTrader?
Nah, bro. I use TradingView all day, every day.
TradingView? All right.
Yeah, MetaTrader is cool. It's just that, even if you just check this out, bro, this looks hella boring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't do nothing crazy. So,
Sure.
it just depends. If I'm on my phone, well, I take that back. I don't even be trading on my phone. I just honestly like to trade on the computer. Also, looking at this right here, we are getting that bearish candle. So, we might see price beginning to actually start falling right now. It just depends. Once again, I'm going to add the New Zealand index so we could just check this out and I could show you guys what's actually happening. So
also on that pair too, if you guys use RSI, it's just like an indicator confirmation after my technicals. It's definitely been overbought for a minute. It's around 75. Also, just got a major nugget that was just showed to me that it's an app. It's called Easy RSI. So if you don't have it on, your trading view, now I don't live and die by RSI, but definitely if everything's looking like a sale and it's setting up, you can check out RSI to help with the confirmation. But the app is called Easy RSI. You can literally, for certain pairs, if you're not all day looking at the charts, for certain pairs, I don't set mine on the 15-minute or 30. Mine is for the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily stuff like that. You can set your zone, of course. Oversold is at around 30, overbought is around 70. Basically, it'll alert you when it gets oversold. So if you was just chilling, watching TV, it'd be all some of your favorite pairs is oversold at the 1 hour, or if you scout 30-minute, 15-minute. So definitely it helps so that you might jump to the chart and
Oh shit, my fault. I done muted Curry. My bad, brother, about that.
Oh man, I was dropping all the nuggets and
hey, I had to cut you out, bro. You was giving too much heat. Hey, but Easy RSI, guys. That's the we got less than a minute, guys. Grab this link to be added to my Telegram. We got less than a minute, so go for it. Hurry up. But thank you guys for hopping on here. Once again, we got less than a minute, so click on that link as fast as y'all can.